Right, ladies and gentlemen, so a big support like we did for Dowie, big warm welcome. So we start the clapping, we start the cheering. One more praise, everybody!
Got myself some new bathroom scales. Turns out, our bathroom is really fucking heavy. Who knew? Anyway, hello, my name's Rob, sometimes referred to as the Silver Fox, because of the colour of my hair, and I'll quite happily root through your bins at night. It's lovely to be in Ledbury, it's very nice to be here, although I have to say, if I'm honest, it's just nice to be anywhere, because yesterday I fell off a 20-foot ladder. I was only on the bottom rung, so it wasn't a major problem. There we go. I'll tell you a bit about me. So I come from Cirencester. It is a lovely place. It's very rural, isn't it? Cirencester is a very rural town, and I love living in a rural area, because the other day I was able to swap a partridge for a pheasant. Complete game changer. And you ever been to the farmer's market there? Did you see the farmer's market in the marketplace? Yeah, it's a lovely little farmer's market, isn't it? It's great. Last week they had a 2-for-1 offer on, which all sounds great, but I've now got 2 farmers at home in my freezer I don't know what to do with, which is a shame. What else can I tell you? I'll tell you a bit about me. So I'm married. Actually, my wife is over there. So this year we've been married 25 years in November. Obviously, over that time we've had our ups and downs. We enjoy trampolining and playing snakes and ladders, which is good. When we first met, she was always wearing massive gloves. I thought, she's a keeper. What else about me? I went for a new job recently. I went for a job as one of the guys who works in airport security. You know, one of the ones who does the body cavity searches. I went for that. It was quite an intense interview process, but I'm pleased to say I got the thumbs up. So that's good. What else can I tell you? What have we done? Oh, a few years ago, I climbed Mount Everest. And while I was at the summit, I'm looking out, and I'll tell you that view, it puts a lot of things into perspective. And I looked out and I said to myself, now Rob, from now on, your life is going to be absolutely peachy. But it all went downhill from there. It wasn't worth it, was it? That was a long one for fuck all. But there we go. You live and learn. What else can I tell you? I wrote a book. I wrote a book called The History of the Rhetorical Question. Could I get it published? Else to do. I wrote a song. As well. I wrote a song that I submitted to Beyonce for use on her next album. It's dedicated to divorced MILFs. It's called Older Single Ladies. Talking of music, and inspired by the works of Simple Minds, I was once able to deflect a mafia boss's attention away from what I was doing and persuade him to carry on eating his beef jerky. Stay with me. I said to him, Don, chew, forget about me. So, that's good. What else can I say? I'll tell you a few things I like. I like the Beckhams. I've got a lot of time for the Beckhams, for all they've been through over the years, thick and thin. As they're known. What else do I like? I like to keep my fern leaves in my backpack, but my sea creatures in my pocket. Because that way I can keep my fronds close, but my anemones even closer. So that's good, isn't it? What else can I tell you? Well, I've now got to that age in my life now, ladies and gentlemen, where the only thing worse than going upstairs and forgetting why you went is going upstairs and forgetting you live in a bungalow. But we're having a bit of work done on our property at the moment. We decided to have a loft conversion. It's now a lift. We could only afford to convert one letter, which was a shame. But we used a local builder, because on the side of his van it said free quotes. So I phoned him up and said, "Can I have a quote, please?" He said, "Certainly. True knowledge exists in knowing that we know nothing." Socrates. Didn't charge me anything, so I couldn't really complain. But I did all of the design work myself, all the drawings and that was me. Unfortunately, I forgot to include a staircase, so I was very much the architect of my own downfall there. But I've now also got to that age in my life where a day out for me is a trip to the Well-Man Clinic. And I'm now less concerned about my doctor's qualifications as I am the size of his finger. Or indeed the quality of his manicure. Nobody likes a scaggy prostate examination, do they? But I had to go to the doctor recently, I had to have some tests done, and the results came back, and my doctor said, "We're a little bit concerned about you, Mr. Grace, but we're not quite sure what's going on. You appear to have 15 joss sticks and a prayer mat stuck up your arse. What's happening there?" I said, "Oh, my body is a temple." A slow burner, isn't it? What else? So he did say that he could help me with my insomnia. He said that I need to change my diet. I need to eat more pancakes and rotisserie food. I tried it, but I was just up all night tossing and turning. Fucking hell. I travelled all the way from Siren to tell that joke. I had a bit of a problem with marijuana a few years ago. I booked myself into that Priory Clinic. As I went through the gates, I saw this sign saying, "Please keep off the grass." It's a very basic service from old money. My great granddad was so much better than my awful one. He used to come out with all the sayings. He used to say things like, if it ain't broke, hit it harder. Or, you can't make an omelette because I'm a vegan. But his favourite saying, he used to sit me down on his lap and he used to say, "Now, Rob, if you can't say anything nice, you're a fucking bellend." Don't think you quite got the irony in that one somewhere. But he did win a very prestigious competition once. He won Best Body in the Morgue competition, which was no mean feat because he was up against some very stiff opposition. Yeah, fuck off. My great grandma, she was a great steam rail enthusiast. So when she was dragged to her death along 16 miles of railway line by the Flying Scotsman, she was chuffed a bit. My mate Barry won a wank in a raffle. That's a stroke of luck, isn't it? I think you like my mate Barry, he's great. He's 7'4" tall, he weighs 26 stone, and he's sexually attracted to both men and women. He's a lovely bloke, by and large. But we've known each other for years. We used to do everything together. We used to play together. We used to go to school together. We even wet ourselves together on the London Eye. 2 peas in a pod. But he works in a correctional facility. He fills those little bottles of Tipex. He hasn't always done that though. No. Like years ago, he used to be a bit of a wheeler dealer, and I think he's still doing a bit of that. Because I saw him the other day. He came up to me and said, "Oh, got a bargain for you. 500 boxes of reject tampons, £1 a box, no strings attached." Didn't take him up on that offer. But he moved house recently. He's got a bit of a doer-upper. Unfortunately, he ain't got any running water, so I got him a get well soon card. So. You got it, didn't you? Yeah. Get well. I've got to explain it. There's no point. But so this house is next to a brothel, and I think they just moved over to those like self-service checkouts. Because I went past the other day and I heard somebody say, unexpected item in teabagging area. I went to a fancy dress party with him the other day. I had him wrapped round one leg and my mate Larry wrapped round the other leg. And the host said to me, what have you come as? I said, well, I'm a cowboy. He said, well, what about those two? I said, well, they're my chaps. Oh, that's a little more than that, sure. Anyway, we won't labour the point. But why, oh why can I not spell yo-yo? You know what? I've been doing that yo-yo joke for a number of years, ladies and gentlemen. I have tried to drop it. So I'll leave. Oh, before I do leave you, ladies and gentlemen, I found out something recently that I didn't know. Does everybody know like that Hollywood star Minnie Driver? Yeah, I found out the other day. You know her middle name is Bus. I will leave you with this one final thought, ladies and gentlemen, before I go. You've been marvellous. Thank you very much for supporting live comedy. It's fantastic, and it's great to see so many people enjoying it. But I will just leave you with this one final thought. Does everybody remember Barbara Windsor? Babs, all remember Babs? Yeah, she was lovely, wasn't she? So I read her autobiography recently, and I don't know if you know this, but a few years ago, the Beach Boys ran a competition to see if they could find the world's best sheep-based theme pub. And old Babs, she entered this competition. Unfortunately, her entry broke the rules, so they had to bar the Barbara ran. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Rob Grace. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you very much. Good night.
Right, we have another 15-minute break then, and we got your headliner.